Okay, so I am welcoming you to this ZBrush jewelry class. Now, I just want to show you a couple of things because there's actually some good jewelry classes online. There's this guy here, a TS Thomas Whittlesback, and he's done a 2-hour lecture here on designing jewelry. It's pretty cool, so I'll give you a link down under the video lecture in the descriptions for this particular one. So he goes about and he does things in quite an organic way. He kind of just builds on stuff similar to how I work. I tend to work on a base and then sort of bring things together in a different way to him. But we're going to explore lots of different methods with this jewelry class. Now, this is at this time, as of the 15th of the 9th 2018, the first jewelry course on ZBrush in Udemy, so that's pretty cool. Right, so here we go. So I think there's going to be a lot of demand for this. There's lots of I've watched quite a lot of videos, and I've done quite a lot of 3D printing, and over the years jewelry work as well. I've worked with quite a few different jewelry houses, private ones, and it's interesting how we can use ZBrush to actually get jewelry out nowadays, because it's just so much quicker and a lot of fun. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you some aspects of the actual printing and sizing, so measuring, which is something that not a lot of these YouTube courses kind of cover. So I want to sort of show you how you can sort of measure things very accurately inside of ZBrush, and also do remember that if you're using something like Maya or 3D Max, you can get very accurate measurements using those software. So you could use those and then bring them into ZBrush and sculpt on top. So I'll be showing you that. I'll be showing you Maya as well, how you can get some ring sizes out, but it's not necessarily that you have Maya. It's just to show you could do exactly the same thing in Blender, or which is the free program, or 3D Max. It's just to cover that a little bit and show you the how the sizes come across from Maya to ZBrush, ZBrush to Maya. So it's very focused on measurements here as well. So I want to get that across, because a lot of you have got problems with how do I scale, how do I get to sizes and things like that. I mean, thinking about it realistically, when you're modeling, you should just model. If it looks right to you, you can always resize it later. So I will be covering quite a lot on resizing, so you'll know it inside out. It'll be cool for you. Right, so this guy is really good. It's worth watching his video just to see a different process and how he does it. I'll be covering pretty much all of this stuff anyway, but watch it, it's good. And let's have a look at Pixologic's ZBrush industry full stroke jewelry page. Now they've got a lot of really cool stuff going on, but none of it is out of the remit of you doing this stuff as well. So I want to take a few of these elements and actually reproduce those for you and show you how it's kind of done. So we've got a reusable content one here. We can use IMF brushes to multi-mesh brushes and put them in there. So I'll be showing you the process of sculpting, well, sizing our piece and obviously sculpting on our piece, and then I'll be showing you how you've got to take into account the amount of polygons, the size of the file, how it's going to be printed, and those sort of elements, and also how to decimate the model down, get it out as an OBJ and upload it. Now the system that we're going to be using, because you know I could do a course on my 3D printer that I've got here, which I want to do at some stage, but I'm not happy with the results. They're not professional enough, but it's good enough for prototyping, just having a look at sizes. So I've got a 3D printer set up here, which I can just quickly test sizes and stuff before I send it off professionally. And the professional 3D printers that we're going to be using, and I'm going to be printing one out and showing you the end result, is Shapeways. So it's pretty well known, and you can produce your items in a variety of different materials, such as plastic, high quality plastic, a sandstone, you've got the brass, aluminium, platinum, Okay, platinum. Not that you're going to pay out for platinum unless you've got money to burn. And if you're probably getting it printed out in platinum, then you're probably going to just pay for someone to do the work for you. So you probably not be watching this course. Of course, there's gold and 14 karat and 9 karat, I think. And they do plated as well. And they do silver. Silver's good because it's cheaper. And that's a good one. So I really like the look of this design here for this bracelet, so I'm definitely going to be doing something like that. Really inspired by that. Got lots of ideas. I live by the sea, so it's going to be quite sea orientated, and I'm bringing a range of jewelry out at the moment, so it's all kind of elements stuff like nature. So we got some really cool things. Like I said, I want to do a necklace here. I'm going to do a pendant. I'm going to do a bracelet, and I'm going to do a ring or two. Not sure yet. See how much we cover and what I've covered during the course. Now, I'm not going to be doing stones or stone mountings, but I can certainly show you how you could do it. With those sort of things, you just need to measure out the calipers where the actual plate is going to, the gem is going to sit on the actual bed itself to bed it in there. So it's mainly going to be just materials that I'm covering here. Here's a really cool one as well. I really like that. So, you know, I'm looking around for different stuff and seeing what's out there. So, yeah, so I'll post these links on underneath the video anyway. We're going to cover quite a lot of stuff here, but we should move along quite quickly. I'm doing this for a beginner's course, so if you're already intermediate or beginner intermediate and you know all the basics like navigation or all that jazz, then you can probably skip that first section. So I'm going to go over it quite quickly because we're going to get straight into the modeling, but it will be evident which ones are for beginners and which ones are for more experienced modelers. So I'll just be showing the basics. You won't miss anything by missing those videos if you want to miss them, just to save you guys time. Now, as you can see, I am on display, and it's probably one of the, well, I sometimes do head displays, but I don't usually because it gets in the way of the interface. So I thought I'd try this out, my little head there, seeing while I'm working. So you'll see I'm looking down a lot because I'm on my, you know, I'm using my monitor and stuff, and I might change the camera angle to jazz it up a bit, but you want to mainly see the real estate here which I'm working to. So we will get on with this now, and lots of videos there on YouTube, on Google there, or on YouTube about jewelry design, so definitely check all those things out. Again, I'll put this link in there. So yeah, let's get on with it and get busy with jewelry design inside of ZBrush.